Building downtown. Building downtown. Building downtown.
Ayo, it's the Building Downtown back again. Follow us on Twitter at the Building DT. You can follow me, your host, Jason Kelly, at JKellyMMA, JAYKELLYMMA. Follow and subscribe to the show everywhere it's good. YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, Google. You know the places to go. Joining me again, Amy Barton. How's it going tonight?
Dude, like all of the places.
All of the places is where it's going. That's good. Because a lot of it can't go many places. What's that?
No talk shoe?
Oh, yeah, Talk Shoe. We got Talk Shoe. We got Stitcher. It's, as I said, everywhere it's good. We don't need to turn it into 15 minutes if you know where to go find the show. Google the Building Downtown, iTunes, you'll find it. You Google down.
But yes, like none of us are going anywhere. So here we all are.
Yes, but see, now here's for battle rap fans like us, where there's a ton of battle rap content coming out. People are doing some productive stuff with their times. Some of it is fucking terrible. I'll be completely honest. Obviously, we've talked a lot about Pat Stay doing his Instagram videos, Matt Hoffa's show, Matt Hoffa's expert opinion. He's doing like an at-home thing where Misfit, Cortez's sister, like they're all at home, and Knowledge, the other host, is at home, and then they have a guest on who's also at home.
Wait, I know. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What is Cortez doing? Like, where is Cortez right now?
Yo,
his sister, that's dope, but like...
Cortez just put out a fucking demon of a fucking song the other day. I wouldn't even really call it a song. Oh my God, it's good. It's real fucking good. I'll have to send it to you. I don't know if I should call it a song.
I mean, I love me some Cortez.
Dude, it's fucking dope. And it's all about a coronavirus. He has one line in there that was fucking crazy about something about fucking masked and gloved up. I've been a gangster my whole life. Something along those lines. Like, because it's all about being quarantined under coronavirus shit. Oh my God, man. It is a fucking killer. I wish I knew the name of it off the top of my head or could Google it real quick because I came across the clip on Cortez's Twitter account probably about a week and a half ago. So I don't know. Also, it may have been part of some sort of battle rap challenge that's going on right now. I know they're doing all kinds of quarantine battles and
wait. I got to back up though and say that you mentioned Pat, and I feel compelled to say that like Pat. I love Pat. I love Pat. Like I'm the lovingest of Pat of any of the people of ever. Right?
These are facts.
No, right, and like you know that, but like I don't watch his Instagram lives. I don't listen to his show or his podcast. And, you know, we've talked about this privately. There are reasons for that. But that being said, I'll say in the last at least week, maybe longer, his shit has been not only on point, his shit's always on point. That's why I love him. But like surprising. Like, what do you mean you're having Shaq on? What do you mean?
Shit.
Like, what is happening right now?
When he had on like the first like few he had on like the bigger name guys on these for those that don't know what we're talking about, I'm assuming if you're a battle rap fan you do know, but if you don't, or if you're just tuning in the show and you want to check out what we're talking about on Instagram, his name's Pat Stay. He's doing Instagram live video interviews. Some of them have been recorded and put on YouTube as well if you want to check out any of these
every day.
Especially like he's got like what Crooked Eye, Royce the 5'9", R.A. the Rugged Man, Shaq,
like you mentioned. Though, right? I think.
Pardon me?
Crooked Eyes tonight. I thought. Okay.
Crooked Eyes tonight or last night. Either way. When I first noticed,
but like, Royce, I sent so many screenshots. I was like, how? Why? What? Okay, cool.
Yeah. When I first started noticing like R.A. the Rugged Man on there, and he had Little Flip. I never saw that one. And it's, Little Flip's not Jay-Z, okay? We get it. But that's, he had a little run. He was an entertaining guy. Fucking, I'd love to chop it up Little Flip, right? He made some songs that made me fucking move, jiggle, dance to, right? Fucking, so, those guys, I was like, oh shit, Pat's fucking, he's digging for some people here. Fucking R.A. the Rugged Man, that's a good one too, because R.A. is not, I don't want to say a guy that's not accessible, but he's not a guy who's, out there fucking flaunting himself. He's been around since like the late 80s, early 90s, right? He's done, by the time social media came around, he was already too old for it, right? So he's not trying to push anything. So I think he does things on his own merit. If he wants to do it, he'll do it. And it was really cool seeing him on Pat's show. But then fucking Royce And then Shaq, and I was like, what the fuck? I need this guy's address book.
Dude,
Like,
I'm right. I'm dead.
what the fuck, man? Good for him.
I
I'm
mean,
super
I
happy
cannot
for him.
say enough that like I'm not totally shocked. Like I know Pat could pull some people for sure, but like I just didn't expect it.
Number 32 on the Lakers. What the fuck? Well, the connection to them there is, I don't know how it came about, but I know the connection to them is Shaq called out Pat and said Pat will never beat Shotgun Suge. Pat got on the fucking phone.
I didn't see that.
Pat got on the phone that day. Pat was talking about this with Shaq, but the story's been out there for a while, so it's not like it's news. But Pat got on the phone that day to set up him versus Shotgun Suge on URL. And friggin' Pat's been going not back and forth, mostly Pat. I from what I understand, Shaq's responded like 1 or 2 times in the past about Pat saying like, yo, what do you think I did to your boy Suge and all this shit, right? So I know that's how that connection happened, but I don't know. I mean,
so
okay,
wait,
let me put
like I love Shaq and I love Pat, but like is Shaq a long time like known battle rap fan? And I'm not saying he isn't. I'm just saying I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. He's a battle rap fan, and for this fuck. I mean, I don't know how long he's been a battle rap fan, but it's not new to him. Fuck, remember in like the early mid 90s, he was putting out rap albums for fuck's sake.
No, dude.
Right? Like,
dude, don't stop it.
No, I'm Outstanding is still a dope fucking song.
Stop
I love that.
It.
I love that song.
No. We can't even talk about it. No. Shaq Diesel, Shaq Fu to Return. Like, you're not talking to me.
Shit.
No, I know, but
that shit was awesome.
I know, but I'm saying, like, I don't follow. I would assume that he enjoys and or follows battle rap, but I don't follow him enough to know that myself, is what I'm saying.
And like, you know, it's not, I don't know if he follows it, say like, let's go vice versa, like, let's switch things here. Dirtbag Dan, okay? Fucking well-known battle rapper, retired now, but
have him.
Yes. He's a UFC or MMA fan. The UFC,
sure.
Bellator, doesn't matter what it is. He's on social media talking about every fucking event. Okay. Now I don't know. I've never seen Shaq to that point, but he is definitely a battle rap fan. I mean, fuck. It's not like neither one of us don't understand how big he is, right? It's not like Shaq needs to be like, well, look at this thing that people are getting into. Maybe if I pretend I'm into it, I can get some more followers. Yeah. Shaq doesn't need to do that shit, right? And I know that Shaq is, I don't know how close of friends, but friendly with Arsenal and Shotgun Suge, because they're both Jersey guys. He's a Jersey guy. You know, you see things on Battle Rap Reddit or read things, so who knows how fucking true they are, but Shaq has put money into certain battle rap functions. I don't know if they're necessarily events or what, but it wasn't like wasn't an investment. It was just like throwaway money. Like, yo, I'll help you get this set up, right? And now I don't know how true those are. I've never had those rumors validated by anyone, but yeah. So to answer your question, from what I understand, yeah, he's a real battle rap fan. Well, I mean, fuck, what would we be doing on Pat Stay's show if he wasn't?
Well, no, I mean, right. Like there's no question there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that, like, when I saw him it wasn't even a show. It was just Instagram Live. You know, when I saw it, my socks were not shocked off. Let's not say that. But there was a hot second there that I was like,
yeah.
Okay. I mean, okay, and let me tune in. Like, I'm not hating at all. I was just kind of like, okay, like, lots of people are into battle rap, right? So I'm not like questioning that. I just
not lots of people are Shaq.
right. That's what I mean. Like, and I wouldn't question that Shaq would like battle rap. It's just not something that, in my personal estimation of Shaq in the last, I don't know, 15 years, that I would be like, oh yeah. If Shaq went live tomorrow with any human on earth on
It's
Instagram,
gonna be Pat Stay.
it's gonna be Pat Stay.
Pat Stay or Arcane, one of the two.
Right. Like I look, I'm glad it was. I'm just saying it wouldn't have been my first guess.
Yeah. I'm with you. Yo, fucking all the guests he's pulled. It's been like that for me. Like R.A. the Rugged Man, like I was saying before, it was wow, R.A. And R.A. the Rugged Man, by the way, I've never been a huge R.A. the Rugged Man fan. He's always been one of those guys where I'm like, yo, he can rap his ass off, but it's just not something I'm into. I don't mind his music. Every now and then there's something I like a little more. Never really hated anything he put out. He has a new album out that is fucking dope from start to finish. Like, it is very, very, very good. So any hip hop fans out there that are looking for some new material, and I'm not talking fucking Lil Xan hip hop, I'm talking real hip hop. Just check out some new R.A. the Rugged Man. Legendary Loser is a single off it. You can find that on YouTube. This is like a fucking commercial now for RA. Fucking
Well, I was about to say like that's not as unexpected though, because rap. And like while Shaq did rap at some point.
But I'm just saying it's still it was an impressive get to me. You know what I mean? It was just like, wow, holy shit, you know, RA, like that's outside the box. That's nice.
High five, bro.
Look at you go. Oh, I got a tweet from fucking Uncle Fester the other day. Eh?
No, me too. I thought he was dead.
Me too. Fucking, I don't know how on that show the other day with Rizzo talking about the MMA Diehards days, how he didn't come up a whole lot more.
Oh,
he should have came up a bunch. What's that?
I said thanks for the shout, by the way, even though I messaged you and threatened you to do it. But anyway.
MMA Diehards Wonder Chick.
Kick-ass Wonder Chick, but I digress.
Kick-ass Wonder Chick. There we go. That was awesome. That was a good Twitter bio.
No, I know.
My bios are like fucking just names of places I do things at.
Yeah, no, we all know. Literally all of us know.
Well, maybe one day I'll meet some nice young lady that's into social media and she can help me.
All right. So what's up next on the agenda, you asshole?
That bracket thing
I am a young lady compared to you, I might add, but go on.
She's like fucking 12 months younger than me.
Wow, that's not even close to true, but all right.
And plus 12 months, that's a year. That's like fucking Nick Hammer always says to me, I'm like 6'12". That's 7 feet.
Okay. While he's not wrong, he is dumb, but go on. Yep. All right.
That bracket, that avocado thing, I haven't been paying any attention to it because when I first saw it, I completely turned me off because I was like, what are we doing here? Fucking it doesn't make any sense to me. Here's the problem. And the problem is because battle rap's not judged to begin with. That's the fucking...
Some is, but all right.
It's stupid. Like, it's fucking... What exactly... Okay, you explain it, first of all.
Whoa. No. Wait, whoa. Let's switch gears for a hot second and say, what about March Madness?
March Madness is live. It's going on. It's not old games. We're not looking at old games and seeing who won which quarter.
But okay, fair. But you're still comparing. It's still a bracket. You're still guessing. And
it already happened.
No, I know that. But like, so here's the thing with Ava's bracket. And I'm not even saying like I'm about it, or I filled out my bracket.
I mean, first of all, like both of us completely support what Avocado does. He's
totally
right. Like, so it's not like we're shitting on, like, neither one of us trying to shit on this idea. But I'm gonna be, I'm being completely honest. I'm not gonna be like, yo, man, best thing ever. No, I think it's fucking dumb. But I haven't made any attention to it. You have been paying a little bit of attention to it, so I was trying to find out, what am I missing here?
All right, so I mean, I'm not gonna say you're missing something like, oh my God, your life is gonna be less if you don't follow this. But basically, Avo took the opportunity in this crazy time we're in where there aren't battles and there aren't sports and there isn't live media and we can't get near each other and all this stuff, right? To especially for him, the guy who's like, oh, watch live, which is great. And,
Yeah.
you know, I love it. We all love it.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Right. And he's still doing that to the best of my knowledge. But like, here, let's do something else and new and different right at this moment when everything has gone to shit and everything's fucked up and everything's really boring, right? So basically, what he did, and to answer your question, is that it's not like March Madness in terms of, you know, live and it's happening now and everything. No, it's not. But he didn't choose battle rappers and in rounds and whatever. He literally came up with a bracket.
Yeah.
He pulled, you know, names out of a hat to fill out the bracket because he can't be, you know, super allegiant to anybody. And then he also tweeted all of the battlers on the bracket to be like, hey, what do you think your 3 best, you know, rounds are? Not battles, not moments, rounds. And so to me, I wouldn't say that like makes it super legit or, you know, the same as March Madness, but I will say that, like, you know, look, he's doing what many of us are trying to do, which is to make it. You know, he has his channel, he has his Patreon, he has everything he has.
I guess that's another big difference that I didn't even like. Not that I didn't take into account because I don't give a shit either way, but I'm saying that is a big difference between like what we're doing here is a fun hobby, right?
Right.
That's how he makes his living. That's how he pays his bills. So I guess.
But not only that, like if you tune in, if you hung up on me right now and tuned into whoever is up against each other on the brackets tonight, you would see hundreds, literally. And I tune in most nights. I'm not right now because I'm talking to you because you're a dick.
Yay!
Yay! You would see hundreds of people. And I'm not saying like he's using that to his advantage, but I am saying that like there's a market for it. You know, much like I've been on Facebook, on my personal Facebook, not even my branded Facebook, you know, cooking things and being like, here's my PayPal and here's my Venmo and here's my Cash App if you want to donate. Same thing. So with him, I feel like it's kind of a thing where, you know, you have to be realistic, you have to be reasonable, but you're offering, I don't even want to say a service, but like a moment, you know, relaxing thing, a entertainment thing, whatever, to people who would consume it anyway. And if they want to shoot you $40 here or there, then great. Yep. And so it's kind of become that kind of thing. So, you know, if you want to go vote on the brackets, then you have to be signed up for and part of his Patreon, which I'm not.
Oh, you got to pay to play? I don't know how Patreon works. Do you got to pay to be a member or some shit?
So Patreon is really interesting. It's basically like you are a content producer, right? Whether that be podcasts or videos or songs or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And you can create different tiers. So
like tiers of memberships?
Yes.
Okay.
So like what that means, and again, like don't quote me because I'm not a ride or die.
Don't quote me, boy, because I ain't said shit.
I am right. You know, I am right. Oh my goodness. When we hang up. Okay. But yeah, so like to the best of my knowledge, with Avo's Patreon, which I fully support. Look, if I had money, if I could even pay my rent, right?
Sad as shit. If I had money,
dude,
it sound like you got fucking pennies. Yo, do you guys still have pennies?
Jason, we have pennies. No, yes. Oh no, we definitely have pennies. But like my
you don't have pennies?
No, my unemployment was denied. My stimulus check is not here. My appeal and my reapplication is just floating out in the ether somewhere. So all that being said, I can't. My point was, I can't hate on Avo, like in any way, shape, or form. Now, 10 years ago, 10 years from now, like he is the legit shit, right?
Yep.
He is an amazing person.
Battle rap would be where it is without him.
No,
that is the fucking period. There's no explanation needed for that statement.
Full stop.
Yeah.
But that being said, no, he has a Patreon, and to answer your question, to the best of my knowledge, Patreon, at least as it applies to him, which is what I've looked at, you can basically set tiers to membership. So for him, and from what I've seen, it basically is like, okay, we do watch, right? And anybody I would think listening to your show knows what watch is. But, we do watch. Or right now, we do these brackets, right? It's live on Facebook. Yep. Anybody can see it. But if you want to see the watch, whatever it is, the second after it's done being live and you want to go back and watch it, you got to go through Patreon. If you want... And like it'll be on his YouTube channel in a week or two. Yeah. But if you want to see it in 10 seconds, you got to pay $5, $10, $20, whatever it is that you're donating.
Yeah. So and friggin', you think about the equipment he has, the education that he has, the experience he has. He should get paid for his work.
Oh, totally. I mean, look. Getting on YouTube and being like, hey, I'm watching battles and I'm getting input and I'm super excited and whatever is not the same as I have a camera and I am like, legit shit like graphic artist. Not the same thing.
Yeah.
Same income, but like we can't all do what he does. And I'll admit I'm biased. He's a buddy of mine, right? But like, it's just, if battle rap didn't have him, we'd be in a different place.
Do you remember, I'll never forget the first time I mentioned Avocado's name to you. Do you remember what you said? Probably not.
I don't remember, but I feel like when you say it, I'm going to be like, surprise.
I forget why his name came up. Something to do with friggin' battle rap, obviously. And
it had to have been like 10 years.
And you texted me back, what's an avocado and can I eat them?
Oh my God, no, I remember that. Oh my God. Do you remember what you said to me though?
No. And I mean, there's no way I could find that message now. Fuck, that was like fucking 5 phones ago.
Oh my God, that is so
I'll never forget it. What's an avocado and can I eat them?
Wait, you know what? Oh my God. We need to have Avocado on.
Yeah, you're gonna get them for us.
Oh, okay. Well, here we are.
No rush. He's busy. He's got a bracket to do.
Oh my God. I can't with you. I already got one of your gets for you.
Now we're talking about that.
This is not my show.
This might be a good fucking a time for pause for advertising of what's to come.
This is not my show.
Over the next week, we're gonna have on. Well, maybe not in the next. This isn't solidified the next week, but in the very near future, hopefully next week sometime.
Ish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'll be in the near future, anyways. Very near future. Nestle, Sharon will be joining me next Tuesday, Wednesday. I assume you'll be on with me for that. And then something you won't be on for because you have no interest in it is Monday, 420. I'm having a 420 show. Krill's going to be here and another person. We're going to talk about weed, smoke some weed, talk about some strains, talk about Tri-City Herbal, some different shit.
I feel compelled to point out that this month, right now, the whole month is 420.
Oh, 420 the day, though. You know what? I've never been a 420 celebrator in my life. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit if it's 420. I don't give a fuck if it's December 1st. I'm smoking weed. I don't give a shit. But like,
I know, but I'm saying.
And you know what the worst people are? Like the absolute biggest pieces of shit are people that smoke weed like me, pure recreational purposes, and they fucking, I need it for my fibromyalgia. Fuck off. You just like to get high. Just admit it. Fuck. I hate those people. Yeah, and the 420 people, but whatever. I think it'll be a fun time. The other guy who's joining us, his name's Darian, and he's younger. He's in his 20s, and he's one of those
Wait,
guys
can I say that like the 420 people are different than the people who actually benefit from the medicinal qualities?
Oh, they're way different. Way different. 420 people, fucking, they're white people with dreadlocks, and those are the worst people on earth.
Oh my God. Okay.
White people with dreadlocks? Fuck off.
I mean, they just didn't bathe. Don't judge them.
Pieces of shit, like I said. Government name? Shit. Piece of. Feel like we're losing you here.
No, you're not listening. You got me.
But yeah, so Ness in the near future. Sharon next week, Wednesday or Thursday. And other ones that are in the mix right now, so I'm not going to say any names. But yeah, like you brought up Avocado.
You don't have a hint?
A hint?
You don't have a hint? Yeah.
They don't need hints. Okay, let's pop up.
No, we don't.
No, well, okay. There's going to be, here we go, some battle rappers, maybe a battle rap host and a battle rap co-host of a particular league. If you've been paying attention to the show, you could probably figure out the league. A guy who stopped his fucking mass murderer on a subway station. And there's another one that I got locked down already, but we don't have a date yet. It'll be in the next week or two.
Come on.
He is a murderer that spent 20 years in jail, 20-something years in jail. And he murdered somebody here in the city I live in. So there you go. There's your hints. There's everyone's hints. Go do your Google.
I mean, it's not Head Ice then.
No, it's not. He didn't just jump on one of his big-ass guns and shoot himself here. Pat Staver is Head Ice. Isn't that a nice battle?
Dude, that's one of my favorite battles. I mean, there are a lot of battles, but it's so, like, not necessary, but perfect.
Did you see... Oh, no, you didn't, because you said you haven't watched any of them, but... Organic was on with Pat. And Organic said... was saying that period where people were saying Pat fell off, Pat's done. And this was like...
What do you mean, period? People say that all day long.
It was when he battled Serious Jones and when he battled Big K, and he had another like one or two battles in there where a lot of people said, you know, that's not Pat. And
fair.
I didn't find that so much. The Big K battle, this is fucking a biggest problem with battle rap. It's not judged, but Big K, you definitely got to give him the win in that battle. He took rounds 2 and 3. Round 1 was Pat for damn sure. But what are you pissed off baseball coach? That shit, like fucking that first round when Pat clowned Big K, that I think you have to give that to Pat. But 2 was Big K and 3 was definitely.
Oh, who are you
Big
talking
K.
to?
And the Serious Jones battle, I thought Pat edged that. It's fucking, and I thought it was real close. And I think what edged it for me, if once again where it's not judged, so there's no judging criteria. Judge it however the fuck you want. I'm gonna go Japanese MMA style and judge it on the overall performance. Pat's fucking whole scheme about when Matt Hoffa hit Sirius and Sirius was unconscious on his feet. And like Pat was saying, like, who says you have to lay down to take a nap and all that shit? That was fucking, that for me pushed Pat ahead in that battle. So I didn't think he lost that battle. And like I said, there's another 1 or 2 that were in there. I can't think of off the top of my head right now where people are like, oh, Pat's done. You know, that's the end of Pat.
I mean, look. Like, I'm a Pat Stay fan from go, right? Like,
I like all his battles, win or lose, I think.
Same, right? But like, I feel like that battle was like so contended, and like maybe that's gaslighting. Maybe I've just seen and read so many times, so many people being like, "Oh, but okay, that round, but that." Like, I feel like I'm not even sure anymore.
Mm-hmm. You talking about what, the Pat and Big K battle?
No.
Pat Serious? Or what?
Yeah, Serious.
Pat and Serious. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Sirius has been around for so long too. Like fucking, like Krill, one of his favorite battle rappers is Serious Jones, because Krill was watching Sirius do it fucking before there was a KOTD or any of that shit, right? Like early 2000s, battling Jin and stuff like that. So Krill,
What?
every
Krill
time
was?
Sirius, yeah. But then he just got out of it and didn't really know where to find it for a few years. And then when Krill and I met in like 2008, probably something like that, 2007, 2008, to somewhere around there. A little while after that, I started showing him KOTD, and like obviously KOTD wasn't out in 2007, but I don't think, or maybe they just were starting, but I don't even think they were out then. But you know, showing him other stuff, grind time and stuff like that, and he just didn't really know where to go. But over the past 4 or 5 years, Krill and I have been hanging out a lot, so now he kind of knows where to find things. But anytime Sirius battles, it's like, even if we go back and watch battles Sirius Jones was in that Krill hasn't seen yet from like the 2010s, and I'm like, yo, this guy works serious. Krill's like, nah, man, I kind of see what you're saying, but serious though, serious.
Come on.
So I think there might be a lot of fans like that, and I'm not trying to shit on Sirius by any means. He's amazing, right? But fucking, I just think that because of the work he put in the early days, there's a little more leniency for him. Right? More people want him to do better. People want him to.
But on top of that, when he battled Pat was not at his best. So you put those two things together, and then it's very easy to be like, "Oh my God, Sirius!"
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the perfect storm. Yeah. What other? See, that's a fuck. You don't pay attention like I don't pay attention. Like, we know there's quarantine battles going on. One of the funnier things I've seen is Dunch was pretending to record a round, and he was like I don't know if it's really his girlfriend or not, but there was a girl there, and she's like filming it, and he says something, and she's like, "Oh my God, it's not even how you rap." He's like, "You know what? Just give me the camera. Thanks for your help. Thanks a lot." And he's walking down the hall. Have you seen that? And he's walking down the hallway, and he's rapping in the camera like selfie style. And he's yelling, and the girl yells from the living room, "Fucking keep it down." He's like, "Oh, sorry," and he starts whispering.
Oh no, I did see that. But wait,
it's so
like,
funny.
Here's the thing, though. Like, if we're all actually quarantined, depending on how seriously you're taking that, in the last month or 6 weeks, I feel like that might be real. But I feel more strongly about the fact that might be a play on what we're all going through right now.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely a joke, because at the end, friggin', she says to him, friggin', he keeps pretending he's choking. He says, fucking, something along the lines of, "Your old news, like the Ebola virus. I'm a sickness people have never seen before. Like what is it?" And he's like, "Hold on, let me try again. Your old news, like the Ebola virus. I'm a sickness people have never seen before, like the fuck." And she's like, "Why don't you just start again?" He's like, "Why don't you shut the fuck up?" It's so funny. And you could tell like, I don't think that was.
Wait, is there more than one like that? Because I feel like I've seen that, but I'm not sure that was the one I saw.
That's the only one I've seen like that.
Okay, then
very, very funny though.
Yeah.
Very funny. Sharon's been fucking just freestyling all over the place as usual. That freestyle.
Hey, can I be honest?
What's that?
Can I be honest? I didn't see Sharon on Pat's. I feel like saying Pat's show. I did see Sharon on Pat's show.
Yeah.
I did not see Sharon on Pat's Instagram Live.
Yeah, no,
which I believe I even sent to you
on the StayTUNED show. Woo! I guess that wasn't quarantine days yet, but I don't give a fuck. I love talking about it. That was.
Well, but he was on like a couple days ago on a live.
Yeah, I knew that. I haven't seen that either.
Okay, all right, cool. Me either.
Yeah.
That was my entire question. Is that like Pat? I saw Sharon on Pat's show, but what he records and his podcast and all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but like the live didn't
on
see.
The live. Now I saw the post for the live, but I didn't watch it. Sharon said in the post that they're going to be talking battle rap, and he's going to freestyle. They're going to have viewers throw out topics, and Sharon's just going to keep going off the topics.
Yeah, so from what I saw after that, it sounded like it was legit, like Hall of Fame level shit. But I didn't see it. I didn't watch it.
I can't wait for that Chef Trey battle to come out.
I mean, it's got to be soon at this rate.
someone asked Sharon the other day, and fucking Sharon said he doesn't know what the schedule is, or like he doesn't know when it's supposed to come out. But like, obviously, I read about it online and what happened and everything. But like you were saying, you asked Avocado about it, and he said the shit was fucking crazy. And a lot of people who were there that night that were in the building, I've seen them on social media, even other battlers, like top tier battlers, saying like, well, Battle of the Year's wrapped up. Fucking.
Hey, by the way, okay, go on. I'm going to change gears here.
That's fine. Change it up.
Did Marv have COVID or no?
Not sure if it was COVID, but he was really, really sick. I know that much. But he's doing better now.
Okay.
Well, not fully recovered, but he's on the mend at least.
Okay. I mean, dope. I saw a couple of his posts and I responded to him and I was like, hey, how are you doing? Like a couple days later. And he like just never responded to me. And then he's tweeted since then. So obviously he's like alive and potentially well.
Yeah.
But I was just kind of like, okay, allergies, flu, COVID. I mean, it could be anything. Who knows? But like, you all right, bro?
Yeah, and the reason that I even heard about that is because of Pat being on Matt Hoffa's show, and Matt Hoffa and Pat, they obviously had to talk about fucking Marv versus Pat, and
dude, come on.
Oh yeah, it was fucking crazy. And Pat was saying too, he doesn't regret saying that shit. That's one of those times he doesn't regret it because he didn't like Marv at that time. Right.
No, you can't apologize. Yeah, no.
Him and Marv were not friends at that time, so he didn't care. So yeah, I saw that, and today or yesterday, I saw on Facebook, friggin' Marv posted something about, I don't know, recording or doing something for the first time in however long, and I thought the comments were like, "Oh, nice to have you back. Nice to see you're feeling better," and this and that. So, from those two things, I take it that he's at least on the mend. And on the show, Pat asked Math if it was Corona, and Math said he's not sure. So I mean, that's as much as I know about it.
Okay.
Hopefully, Corona or not, he's okay though.
Well,
I can think of better suited people in the world to get sick.
Agreed. But it felt Corona-y in the time and way in which he posted.
Yeah. Yeah. I find a lot of things feel Corona-y.
All right, look at another switch of gears. And, if you want to edit this out, then you can.
Edit anything? No, we don't edit here.
It's up to you. It's your show.
Whoa.
But I mean, it was my show for like a month or two, but it's your show. But no, Avocado said he would love to come on. He's totally down. Just let him know when.
Oh, wow. Look at you. You're hustling hard.
Look, bro, you ain't got to tell me. I got Ness. I got Avo. I can't get it, but like, I got a few people up my sleeve. I don't have to be on the MMA circuit or on the podcast circuit. People like me. Remember that? That's why I was on the websites I was on. People answer me.
Fuck.
And like I'm being an asshole, but also that was a true thing 10 years ago. But no, to be real and to be frank, no, I hit him up.
Cool.
I told him about you. I told him about me. I told him about us and our shows and our history and that, everything I said to a battle rapper that will probably come on the next week. And he said, I'm super down.
Nice. That's awesome. Thank you, Avocado.
Dude,
waiting a long time to talk to you.
Dude, he is
another one I got rumors to fucking ask about. Him, Ness.
Whoa, what rumors?
I've been fucking into this shit since, like, heavy into battle rap since grind time. And fucking then KOTD started, which is in my backyard. So fucking obviously I've been fucking balls deep in that since it started, right? So I've heard all kinds of shit over the fucking years, and I can't wait to ask both of those guys some shit. Because there's one's like, like Sharon, right? Like fucking, I don't need to clear up rumors with Sharon. Fucking, I know the difference, right? But and then there's
Well,
like,
no, you do, but
well, I'm talking like, well, fucking, I know you know this, but and there's more, so it's not like this is some sort of like, oh, the whole show's ruined. But like the one thing that I said to you, I definitely want to ask Ness, did he ghostwrite for Stat Quo? I've heard that probably from 10 different fucking people over the years in the KOTD circuit. Yo, that's Nestle. You know that he ghostwrote for Stat Quo? Really? How'd that happen? He was signed to Interscope making beats for 50 Cent. Fucking for real? And it's like, okay. How fucking true is this? Like, I like, you know what I mean? I want to hear this. That's going to be, I don't know. See, it's not like I'm like, there's no way that ever happened. But, in like, I'm almost hoping it's true. So this way, there's a story that comes out as opposed to like, no, I never heard. I don't know where that came from. I've never even met Stat Quo. Like, well, there goes that story. Fucking, but yeah, yeah. There's tons of fucking Avocado rumors. Not bad ones either. Just projects he's worked on, things
like
he's
what?
done, movies he's worked on. There's one in particular that's
Dude, he has worked on so many. I wouldn't be surprised if he had not a Grammy. That's me.
IMDb.
An Emmy? No,
Oh.
no, he has an IMDb. But
Oh,
I'm sure he has been awarded in some way with
I heard from multiple people back in the day that he was an editor on the movie Avatar.
He was.
For real?
I mean, I wasn't there, but if you follow him and know what he says, dude, that's what I'm saying. He was a graphic design guy. He didn't.
Yeah, I know. I know that. I know.
He didn't enjoy it, but yeah.
Now,
if you follow him and go back and watch all of his videos and hear all the shit he says, he's been involved in a lot of top
battle
of
rap
line
shit.
Yeah, no, wait,
So,
no, battle. I'm not even talking battle rap. I'm talking.
I said
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm saying Avengers. I'm saying well, I don't really know all the list, but yeah, if you go back 5 years or whatever, he could probably show you an Emmy or a whatever is not a Grammy. I don't know. I don't know I don't do the award show things, but yeah, no, he is a heralded graphic artist designer for sure.
Yeah, see, this is all fucking the things that are not I don't know exactly where he went to school, exactly what his education is, exactly what kind of camera he uses.
I don't even think he went to school for it, but go on.
Fucking okay, so yeah, the Avatar thing, other things, right? Fucking okay, so what exactly did you do there? I fucking I want to talk to us about rap shit, but other shit too that you hear things along the way. There's certain battle rappers I'd love to have on to talk about things that I know happened, but they can never be talked about. Those would be tons of fun, but it's I don't know how much time you let go by before it's okay to talk about some of these things. Because some of the things that have happened back in the day,
like what?
not like they're terrible, but just things. I don't know, a guy getting put in a fucking trough urinal full of piss and fucking ice cubes, fucking. Different things. A battle rapper that happened to a battle rapper by another battle rapper.
Yeah, I mean that was a once in a lifetime situation, but all right.
Oh, but there's other things, and there's fucking stories I could tell too about fucking the especially the Club Versus days or Club XS days. Holy fuck! Some of the things and some of the people I met there and the stories, because it was still an even smaller niche thing, right? But some of the things I can't. I couldn't bring up. Again, there's no way I could bring up. I know I couldn't.
I mean, giving it enough time, you could at some point.
At some point, yeah. And I also don't want to embarrass anyone or hurt anyone's feelings. It's never the fucking point of it. Just looking back at it and laughing, right? Oh, yeah, you remember in fucking 2011? Blah, 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 blah. This event. And even having battlers on that, were at that event that saw these things or know about these things that aren't involved in it. Right, it's not their place to talk on it either, but yeah, back in the fucking day, KOTDs, yeah, they were fucking fun times, and not dangerous fun, just wild fun. lot of drinking in the gravel parking lot across the street. Fucking, just a lot of stories. That was actually, as you know, this story. Club Excess is where I friggin' walked up on Pat and asked him to join me on MMA Diehards Radio, and he was like, "No." I was like, "Oh man, come on! You said Forrest Griffin's name, Otis Nixon, or not Otis? Forrest Griffin, Otis Nixon, he rhymed, and Forrest Griffin, and Chuck Liddell's name." And I was like, "You don't watch MMA at all?" And he was like, "I know their names. I don't really pay attention to that shit."
Oh my god!
Yeah, and I was like, okay, cool, whatever. We don't even really have to talk about that much. It's an MMA show, but like I'm a huge battle rap fan, so I could get you on. We'll talk, the little bit of MMA, and then we can talk about battle rap. It'll just be like the way you get your foot in the door. He's like, I don't live around here. And I was like, yeah, I know, but we can do it over the phone. He's like, I only do video stuff. And I was like, well, we don't really do video stuff. He's like, then I guess I'm not coming on. Like he was and just like dismissed me. And I was like, oh, well, that went pretty well, I guess. And then talking to other people that I know that are battlers were like, oh my God, you're lucky he didn't do worse to you. Because that's back when a different Pat, right? And they're like, you're lucky that's...
but...
Like, he treated
you weren't
you
in
nice.
battle. So.
Yeah, he treated you fucking nice. Because obviously he wanted nothing to do with me.
No. Agreed. That's not up for debate. But, like, you also weren't paying his bills, being a sponsor. You weren't a battle rapper. So... I totally agreed, but like you weren't like sitting there.
That was the night he battled Head Arts too.
Oh, Ice! I'm totally gonna watch that. Look, I'll watch any Pat battle anytime, and I feel like we talked about talking about Pat in a more cohesive way before right now. But
yeah, well, hold on, let you finish your point, and then let's get to that.
Yeah, it wasn't even a point. It was just like, I'll watch any Pat thing. Anytime. And I will not say that I will sing his highest praises for every battle. I will not. I love Pat, but I will say, like I said, 20 minutes ago or whatever, like Pat and Head Ice, that was not like the battle of the year, the battle of the decade, the battle of the century, or whatever. But like,
it was an entertaining battle.
Yo, it was worth watching and rewatching.
I enjoyed the fuck out of that battle.
Totally.
Still do. Yeah. We were talking. Well, it was the other day we were talking about this. I said I was texting you and I said, "Fucking, we want to do a show sometime this week? You want to join me?" Friggin', you should talk about what? So I don't really give a shit. But one thing that I am noticing is fucking. I said Pat did that video interview. Oh no, this is Krill. I was explaining this to. Pat did a video interview with Organic, and at the time it had like 8,000 views. Like this is wrong. And I watch all of his Stay Tuned podcast.
I didn't see it. So like wrong, why, and how?
Well, 8,000 views.
Wrong.
Yeah. And I watch all the Stay Tuned shows with Quake Matthews, Miracle, and oh my God, Dickey D, I think is the other guy who goes by. They and I see the fucking views, and I'm like, these should be getting much higher fucking views, right? So then I was messaging you saying, like, you know what? Be like a fucking Pat Stay appreciation show because he. What?
Whoa, like in general, or from like the rap battle community?
What do you mean?
When you're saying, oh, it should get much higher views, like in general?
Oh, both. The rap battle community first and fucking foremost, and also, the views should just be higher. I mean, friggin', especially like the one that I've noticed the views on the shows, but then that Organic Pat Stay on you, I was like, how the fuck is this only at 8,000 right now? They should be way bigger. But anyway, then you and I were texting, and you said that I was like people need to appreciate this guy more. And it's not like I even said, I was like, we're not gonna have a Pat Stay dick sucking fucking show, but friggin', fucking let's talk about some of the things that he's been doing this time that's been entertaining, which we did touch on at the start. And friggin', I was like, and that could lead to talking about his battles. We could talk about Pat battles all day long. He's fucking great. And then I remember you text me back, like, that's so fitting, giving Organic's tweet today. I said I didn't see it.
Right.
You said it to
You're
me.
welcome. You're
And it's
welcome.
Organic asking who the best champion in KOTD ever is, and this is not an opinion thing. There's a correct answer, and it is Pat Stay.
Right.
So
Hence my full stop tweet. But go on.
So then, fucking ever since 3-4 days ago, we had that conversation. All these people are coming out. I'm giving Pat Stay his flowers now while he's here and shit. I'm like, you sons of bitches! Like, were you listening in our conversation? Fuck, this is what we were trying to do.
Wait, flowers? Wait, what?
Yeah. Have you ever heard that expression? Give them their flowers while they're here, as opposed to
Well,
when
no,
they're
yeah,
dead.
I've heard the expression. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's become the new cool thing in hip hop and battle rap. I didn't hear it get real popular until Noriega started saying it on Drink Champs. He started saying it from like the first episode. The point of this show is to give people their flowers while they're here, not when they're gone. Now I just see everyone fucking saying it in like related to hip hop or battle rap. So I'm assuming that's where it blew up from. And yeah, I just see it everywhere. Give Pat Stay his flowers. Give him his flowers. Give him his flowers. Like, yeah, no, that's awesome.
Can we have Noriega have Pat on?
I would love that.
Dude, I
love that. You know, fucking furthermore, I've wanted this for years. Organic on Joe Rogan. Fucking that would be amazing. Amazing.
Dude, like I don't know if Organic on Rogan would be better than, less than, or equal to Pat on Drink Champs with Noriega. I don't know. Like, I need to see both of them personally, just like as a human. I need. Like, I don't know any other stronger way to say it. I need to see both of those things happen, but I don't know which would be better in terms of like, you know,
they're
marketing.
completely different. They'd be completely different shows. You know what I mean? Like, and I think those guests are better suited for each show. I wouldn't mind either of them on each show, but Pat on Drink Champs, Organic on Rogan, I would be fucking, yeah, I mean, let's make them both happen. Fuck, you're on a roll tonight.
Okay,
Text Rogan and Nori. Text Rogan and Nori.
I could potentially do one of those things, but but
I
switch
think
that
I
up.
know the path to one of them.
No, not even Pat. But like switch that up. Oh yeah.
One of them.
Yeah.
One of the two.
But switch that up. If you switch the guests on the shows, what do you think would happen?
I think they would still be great shows. But Rogan, I mean, him and Organic could have some drinks, smoke some fucking blunts, smoke some joints, whatever, fucking. And there's a lot of like, well, look at Organic's story from the start. This fucking freestyle fucking competitor, champion in a bunch of different tournaments.
Oh, don't tell me. He didn't want to freestyle for me. Okay.
And then you know, working in a steel mill while developing KOTD, still working there full time while creating KOTD. Plus, he is a huge combat sports fan, has been for a long time. So, like, you got the original story of how he did all this, which is a crazy story, and then talk about KOTD, the league, talk about battle rap. Plus, he can talk combat sports. Plus, they can talk all kinds of other shit that Organic's into, like social media influencer and fucking marketing and fucking all advertising and all this other shit. Whereas Drink Champs, Pat and Noriega could just get trashed and just talk shit. Like, just fucking talk about battles, talk about hip hop, talk about whatever the fuck while they're fucking drinking. And it'd be a lot of fun like that, right? So it's with Organic, I think on Drink Champs, you're not gonna get the other aspects of things that Organic is into. It's not gonna be, you know, more of a controlled, cohesive conversation.
Oh, wait. Do you think there is a situation in which anybody, Noriega, Drink Champs, you, me, Instagram Live, Twitter, whatever it is, do you think there's a chance that anybody, I mean, you've talked to Organic on shows, I've talked to Organic on shows, I mean, people, it's not like he's a fake, I'm not saying that at all, but like, do you think there's a situation in which somebody could actually talk to him in a platform which he knows will be broadcasted in whatever way it is, this show, KOTD, Twitter, Instagram Live, whatever it is, that he would be, and I'm not saying like more aggressive or abrasive because that's not him as a person, but like more forthcoming. And I ask that because like it's kind of like a politician, right? Like he plays the game and he plays it well.
Does he
but
fucking ever?
no, he totally does. But like
Does
he
he
has
ever?
an opinion. But like so that's kind of my question. Like, do you think there's a situation in which he could be coerced into being a little more like casual?
I think Rogan.
You really
not
think
necessarily just Rogan, but since we're using these two examples, because they are both fucking top notch at what they do, and they're both completely different things. Drink Champs and Rogan.
I also think Rogan would never have him on, but
I think Rogan, on that Rogan atmosphere, you would get more out of organic, right? Because I also think too, if he went on Drink Champs and got drunk,
why? That's my question. Why? Because he would still watch his mouth. Because not battle rap. Because why?
Well, first of all, it's the Joe Rogan show. People get comfortable there. People talk about things there. Rogan's great at getting conversations to keep flowing. Fucking yeah, and like you just said, he's not that type of guy who's aggressive and shit. Whereas fucking Drink Champs, every fucking 3.5 minutes, Noriega, they have those birthday party streamers that you blow and they roll out and go bing, those things, and he says make some noise. Everybody fucking claps and he says, all right, let's get some more shots going in here. I just, you know what I mean? Like I said, organic not being that aggressive guy. Now Pat in that environment, I could see thriving. You know what I mean? Because
the whole like
because
okay.
Pat's
wait,
already.
Does Pat still drink? Does Pat still do anything? I don't even know. I know what he's said.
He doesn't. He's not a piss tank, but if he goes to a party, he has some beers and shit. But on Drink Champs, fucking, this is the one thing that I think a lot of battle rappers, they're not. The stage is different, right? There's very few battle rappers who are anywhere near the actual definition of the word famous. Okay, they're famous in their realm, right? Battle rap. Well, fuck off. You know what I'm talking about.
But I'm saying saying if
now,
you talk to the average person on the side of the street outside of Dollar General tomorrow, and you were like, "Who's a battle rapper?" If they had an answer, 9 times it would be Eminem.
I hate those people. But
so,
anyway,
I'm not saying that's the right answer in terms of battle rap.
It'll be even worse. It'll be even worse if they said B Rabbit.
Okay, fair. But
anyway, right?
Totally fair. But my point is that like we talk about battle rap as if it's a widespread thing.
Oh yeah, as if it's if it's soccer, the most fucking popular sport in the world.
Right. So that's my entire point. Like to us, it is, and to people who would talk to us, it is. But in reality, totally not.
See, now here's the thing: like where a lot of battle rappers, most, no matter what their stature is in battle rap. Like, I mean, there's a few exceptions, like a Lux or something, right? They're not going to act normal. They're going to be uncomfortable. They're going to try to play it up on Drink Champs and be cool, right? Pat doesn't give a fuck about being cool. So he's just going to let loose and be comfortable. And
you know what? Wait, so, like, I love Pat. Like, believe me, I love Pat. But while I agree that he is more inclined to say some fucked up shit, especially in the space of battle rap while he's still in it, I don't for a second, not for a singular second, believe that he doesn't give a fuck. I believe that he
doesn't give a fuck about looking cool.
I disagree. And I love him. I love him more than any other battle rapper to ever exist. But I disagree.
No, fuck. That's fucking, look what he wore against, what was it, Arcane? The hat with the propeller on it? Oh, that was against Daylight. He wore the hat with the fucking propeller on it.
Daylight, yeah. But you're talking about years ago. So, like, if
He
you're
wore a
talking
goddamn,
about
he wore a fucking old person's couch floral print suit to battle fucking Shotgun Suge. Like,
no, look, I'm not disagreeing with that. All I'm saying is that if he didn't care, right, or if he didn't know what would be best to stay involved, if you're not the KOTD champ in 2020, he wouldn't do all the things he's doing. And I'm saying this as somebody who loves Pat. I am the biggest Pat Stay fan who ever lived. But I'm also saying that, like, if he didn't want to stay relevant, if he didn't want to stay top of mind to people, he wouldn't do literally anything he's doing or has done in the last year or two.
I'm saying specifically on Drink Champs, he's not gonna keep in the back of his mind, oh, I better make sure I look cool. I better make sure my sunglasses are on right. I better make sure my jewelry's showing. I better make sure I see the coolest things ever. You know what I mean?
I didn't say it, so I can't disagree, but
I don't see him fucking acting like that. Whereas a lot of battle rappers, I think they would. They would be out of pocket. And especially see another thing Pat has going for him is being from fucking Nova Scotia. It's these people he has on his IG, like fucking like Shaq even. Shaq's like, so you're from Canada? And Pat was like, yeah. He's like, where? Pat said Nova Scotia. Shaq said, where's that? West Coast? There's no further fucking from the West Coast than Nova Scotia, okay? Right? So
yeah, we're right. So right outside of Vancouver.
Picture if it's somebody that's like, I'm from Jamaica, Queens. Oh, okay.
Well,
right now you gotta fit a certain, not like necessarily you're from Jamaica, Queens, you have to fit a certain thing, but people expect a certain thing. All right. And a lot of people who are in battle rap, they're not just Jamaica, Queens, but anywhere like that, they're gonna try to, oh shit, this is what's expected of me. I better fucking look on point. I better have on this shirt and this jewelry and these sunglasses. Pat would go on Drink Champs in fucking swim trunks and a wife beater.
Happily.
Mm-hmm. But that being said,
that being said, I feel like he would do that because he knows what attention he would get. Like, I feel like that's all calibrated. And again, I love Pat, not shitting on Pat at all. But I'm saying, like, he's also not an idiot. Like, he's not just, like, totally both barrels saying dumb shit, whatever he's doing. Like, he thinks about it and he knows what could benefit him and what could not.
You think we'll ever see Pat wearing a KOTD chain again?
Oh, that's a great question. You know what? I feel like I was not anticipating. No, I know. Jeopardy, right? No. Look at it. All right, so all right, let's start here. Who's the champ right now?
Real deal.
Do you feel like that's deserved?
Is Real Deal deserved to be the champ? Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Do you feel like if Real Deal and Pat battled tomorrow,
I'd pay $59.99 for the pay-per-view. That would be fucking amazing. But do I think Pat would win? That's a tough fucking battle. That's a tough battle.
I mean, look, when he battled Arcane, people thought the same thing.
Real Deal's a different fucking monster than Arcane. That's no disrespect to
Arcane. That's a hard
Arcane.
name.
That's no disrespect to Arcane either, man. Real Deal's a fucking different fucking animal.
No, I know, but
you know what?
Like, the whole conversation we've been having is that if you have to have
not necessarily can Pat do it. I think more so the question is, does he want to get in the fucking gauntlet? Definitely he'll be fast tracked. He's not gonna have to win 8 battles in a row in KOTD to get a shot. Right?
Right.
He'll be fast tracked. But based on what he's done over the past few years, he doesn't. It seems like just like a fucking UFC fighter back in the day, after they're not a champion anymore and they're taking fun fights and they're still winning most of them or whatever, but they're not getting that championship gauntlet again, because they're just like, I was there, I defended, I did what I did. Now I'm just taking fun fights and looking forward to retirement. I think that's more of the question. And fuck. Okay.
Well, wait,
really
you're
know.
still the same person being like, oh, Pat Stay, super relevant. Instagram Live, podcast. So, I mean, we can't. None of us can sit here and be like, Pat Stay thinks this, Pat Stay thinks that, because we're not.
He's battling K-Shine next, so that's got to be on URL. So
clearly,
his next battle is not going to be KOTD. So we're at the earliest, we're probably looking at what, late this year or early next year, first quarter next year, before he returns to KOTD.
I mean, it depends on what we're doing online.
Yeah, no shit. Fucking Corona fucking canceled Blackout. The pieces of shit. Fucking, I hate Corona. Corona's fucked with so much. Corona ruined Khabib and Tony for UFC 248. Corona ruined Blackout LA for battle rap fans. Fucking, and I mean, it's done tons of horrible things to families and lives and stuff too, but I'm just being a little selfish here.
Okay. Okay.
But fuck,
wow,
man.
all right.
Your Rizzo got it?
I mean, yeah.
He's doing well, though.
I know.
He's doing.
I mean, okay. Yeah, no, I know. And I'm glad he's doing well.
So your bracket before we get out of here for Avocado's thing was Pat Stay.
There was one Ilmac line.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Yeah, you've been doing all kinds of little sneak jokes into your fucking memes lately. The one you sent me the other day with the things you've been doing lately with like the 9 pictures. I
mean, come on.
No, you remember what I'm talking about?
No, I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're like, you obviously didn't see it. Oh, now I see it.
No. You see everything. You just like to pretend like you don't.
No, I didn't see. Remember, there was like the 9 pictures. One of them was your hand.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Yeah. You're like, you didn't see it. I was like, oh, now I see it.
Yeah.
So it's good you've been keeping busy. All right. Well, let's start wrapping this up. I gotta go fucking take care of something shortly. So, yeah. So we're looking forward to what? Avocado now. Sharon next week. The 420 show next week.
Wait, is that locked or what?
What? The 420 show or Sharon?
Yeah.
Sharon's locked. Both. Yeah.
Wait, is he locked for 420 or
Sharon?
Mm-hmm.
No, Sharon. 420 is Monday. Sharon's gonna be Wednesday or Thursday.
Oh, okay.
I gotta text him. I told him I'll text him like Tuesday, see which night and time works best for him.
Fuck you, Terry.
Yeah, we'll have to fucking bring up Terry again to him and so many other things.
Dude, did you ever like get a resolution on that or figure out that whole thing?
No, fucking, and there were other people, friends of Sharon, calling him that night too, and fucking they were getting a different number, but it wasn't Terry. We're the only ones that got Terry.
Stop it.
Yeah, I've talked to him about it before. We are the only people that called Sharon that night.
Stop
and
it.
Fucking, we got an answering machine for a guy named Terry.
Dude, okay.
I wish Terry would have answered though, because like I've said many times, we would have done the fucking show with Terry.
Oh, totally.
Fucking right until he hung up.
Embarrassing myself.
It would have been amazing if Terry was just like, some old drunk redneck that was like, I ain't got fuck all else to do. I'll talk to you two.
No,
that would be fucking amazing.
We need to find Terry.
Start calling all fucking Ottawa numbers till we find it.
I mean, I'm with that.
So Ness, Avocado, Sharon, and the other hints I dropped before. Anything else before we get the fuck out of here? I don't think so, eh? You got Pat Stay in the bracket and 1 Mac.
I mean, I got Pat Stay in the bracket and maybe delete this if it doesn't happen. I got Pat Stay in the bracket because that's my bracket. By and large, I might, and again, delete this tomorrow. I might have Pat in the bracket for this show.
Whoa.
Mm.
Whoa. See, one thing is like you don't. I've worked with people in the past that bullshit about guests and it ruins shows.
I know.
And you don't do that.
I know.
You don't do that.
You
don't do that.
You know what? I'm shocked that I even said it. I'm sorry I said it. It probably will never happen.
That's all right. That's all right. People will return to the building downtown. They always return to the building downtown. Any city you're in, you have to go to the building downtown. There's always somewhere you got to go downtown. Unless you're fucking Warsaw. Did Warsaw even have a building downtown?
Warsaw? What? Who are you? What? Wait, what? No. There was the courthouse, which was the county seat, but also kill yourself.
And corn, lots of corn. Oh, and crib, euchre. Which one was it?
Euchre. Oh, well, wait, what is crib?
What is crib? You know what cribbage is?
No.
Board and pegs. Oh my God. Oh Lord. I don't know what we're gonna do with you. See, you should have made a fast dash when you knew that New York was gonna be fucked. Cross the border when it was still open. You could have been hibernating up here. You'd be learning crib. You'd be fucking a fully blown weed addict by now.
Look, whoa. if we can be fair, I would love to be a fully blown weed addict right now. And I was 10 or 15 years ago, and I would love to be now. But no money, no resources, no job, no unemployment, fill in the blanks. So look, if some wonderful soul out there wants
Brooklyn!
Brooklyn, stand up, wants to hook me up with like edible CBD, weed, whatever it is, like I'm about it. Like, you don't even know, like I'm not even saying like for fun, I'm saying for like sanity.
Yo, fuck, you live in Brooklyn. Oh, what was that weed spot they used to talk about in hip hop all the time? Branson's? Pretty sure it was. I don't know if that was in Brooklyn though. I don't think it exists anymore. But
I think it's saying words. All right.
Oh fuck, just put it out there on social media. Well, Brooklyn's been gentrified though, right? That's why people like you live there now. You guys got Starbucks, not crack dealers anymore. I watched the Michael Che fucking stand up. I know.
Michael Che. All right.
Says that stand up, a bunch of white chicks came along. We're like, Brooklyn's is mine's now.
Well, it was mine's now. He was talking about Williamsburg, which is nowhere near me. Brooklyn actually is the biggest borough of all the boroughs. So that being said, he is not wrong, and I'm about everything he says. But no, look, I'm not trying to be like, hey, where I live and this place and whatever in my life, and I deserve more. But like, nah, look, I live in the hood, which I'm all about. I love my neighbors. I love where I live. But when you're watching the news and you're watching the COVID shit and you're watching all of the, the donations and all that stuff, that's not coming to here.
Mm-hmm.
Which I wish it was. I have not worked in, what is today? the 17th. I have not worked in 1 month plus 3 days.
Fuck. Yeah, it's a wonderful time for everyone, but even more fucked for people. You're in New York City and you work in the fucking food industry.
Oh,
like,
terrible.
what could you what did you do to deserve such bad fucking things?
And I chose this like 2 years ago. I left the marketing
you
career.
moved from fucking Florida to New York City to go to a fucking top-notch culinary school, fucking graduate, get into a restaurant, get a job right away, and
Michelin
then
star. I know. I said that to somebody last night that I was like, you know what? It's this crazy thing, right? Where I was like, I wanted to go to culinary school since I was 15, right? Which was like many, many moons ago. And then all these things happened in the interim. And like, I was in healthcare for a lot of years and I was in marketing for a lot of years. And then I did this thing, I did that thing. And I had part-time seasonal third shift, temp job and it at Costco, if we're going to be honest. And I was like, oh my God, I'm getting up at night or in the evening to like go to this stupid fucking job for $14 an hour. And I love it. Right. So it was and is this thing where I was like, oh my God, like you spend most of your time, your waking hours, right, at work. So I was like, oh my God, I'd rather be happy or happier at work than I am now, right? So I did that. And I moved from Florida and I came to New York and I went to culinary school and I got this job. And I don't regret a single second of it at all. However, it is a different thing to say, I don't regret any of it because my life and what I want. And to compare that to a thing that is happening now that nobody could have ever predicted.
Yeah, no shit.
So, on the one hand, you know what? We can all do only what we can do, right?
Well, like you said earlier, you woke up this morning on the right side of the dirt and you're vertical.
Right.
Fuck. That's it's as stupid as it is to say. That's the attitude that a lot of people need in this, because they're fucking stuck at home by themselves, can't go out, and depression sets in, anxiety sets in. A buddy of mine, I was talking to him the other day. He's a chef, okay? So he's down to 2 shifts a week, and like a legit chef, not like fucking he works at fucking, I don't know, some shithole franchise or something. Like he's a legit chef.
His job, honestly.
He's down to 2 shifts a week, and he has bad anxiety. And what keeps his anxiety in check is routine. He doesn't have one now. He's losing his fucking mind. And it's going to affect a lot of people. And whether or not, there's all, the biggest risk of that is if it leads to fucking suicide or some sort of harming yourself. But that fucking mental toll can't be good on you in the long run either, right? Like it has to wear on you. It beats you down. So it's fucking.
Oh wait,
that attitude, fucking.
You're not wrong, but I feel like I am compelled to point out that like you're saying that as a reasonable human being, but you're also saying that as somebody who knows that life.
Who what knows that life?
Yeah.
Yeah. And.
So, I mean, it's this crazy thing where all these like essential workers, if you want to put quotes on essential, are like kind of pushed to the side, but also kind of heralded. I mean, I work for a restaurant, and in my case, it's a really high-end restaurant, not the kind of place that is going to go, okay, we'll shut down and do carry out. Though,
Yeah,
in
no
my
shit.
case,
Yeah,
I
where
wish
you
it
where you were working, it's not like, you can come pick your chicken wings up curbside. No.
right, right. And part of me, to be frank, wishes it was, because there would be people working then.
Yeah.
But at the same time, part of me knows it's irrelevant, because if that did happen, I wouldn't be that person, because I wouldn't be the person to get on 2 trains to go to the restaurant to be carry out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a fucked up time. Fucking, I gotta get going because you know why. You you bring this up at the worst time when you know I have to cut it short. I will.
I still love you.
Well, that's good. Today she loves me. Fucking give it like 4 hours, guys. She'll fucking hate me. She'll be asleep then,
No,
and just having dreams of how much she fucking hates me.
totally, yes.
We'll be doing this a lot now because, as I talked to you about earlier, it's time to ramp up. Got some guests to look forward to. Me and you will probably be doing this when tomorrow I can't. Sunday I don't know what's going on. What do you got planned for Sunday?
I mean, like, what is Sunday, really?
Exactly, true. Monday's 420 day. We got the other guests lined up. Fucking let's just pump them out. We got fuck all to do.
Fuck it. I'm with it. Like, I mean,
so you're still doing another quick thing I want to hit is you're doing the cooking shit. I know it's not something you're pushing a whole lot, but I know that's something you have out there. What is it you use? I don't fucking Cash App. Is that what it's called?
Well, no. Yes, but like I basically have been doing like cooking videos on my Facebook page. So like I linked my Cash App, my Venmo, my PayPal, and really like I feel compelled to tell you this. Last night I had a person who I have no idea who he was sent me $50, and he was like, yeah, dude.
Thanks
He was like,
to
I
that
want
guy.
No, totally. Philip was
yeah.
his name. And he said, I want you to know we're all in this together, and you do you. And I sent him a lengthy email, and he sent me an email back. It was great. But the point is that what I told him is the same thing I'll tell you. That I have been, in the last month, doing Facebook Live videos for cooking things, whether it be something complicated, something simple, whatever. And I would do that and will do that anyway, because that's what I do. That's my life. That's my job, right? And so I have been and will continue to do that. And I do include my Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, whatever links with it if somebody wants to donate. But all that being said, I would do it anyway. And so
yes, that's why I said, you haven't been pushing this thing, but I wouldn't even have brought this up except for like you're just saying, the fucking thankfully you haven't been dealt any health issues because of this. Like, I mean, the actual contracting the virus, but
right.
You're hit financially because of it. So yeah, you're not out there pushing this fucking thing. You would be doing it regardless. You were doing it regardless. So I figure, fucking we should get that in before we go. And
So that being said, like I'm gonna do all of it. I feel like tomorrow I'm probably gonna do, I don't know, I might do pasta, I might do sauce. Oh, you know what? Actually, I got a chicken in my grocery delivery service today that I did not think I would get. So I think tomorrow I'm going to do a video about spatchcocking a chicken.
You need your hands on some sort of like ganja butter or some shit for Monday.
I mean, hook me up, brother.
That's what my mission is tomorrow. Trying to see if I can find anything to be fucking brought to you. Because that would be awesome. That would be awesome if you fucking bake some shit and made some shit for 420. That would be really fucking cool.
Dude, I feel like if anybody could do that, it's you.
Oh, fucking, but I'm not gonna put it on video and fucking, and me, fuck no, not me, mother. You're the goddamn pastry chef. How me?
No, how me? I'm saying that like I will do the video because I'll do it anyway. I'm just saying you're the person who is probably on point to do the hookup. Yeah.
Yeah, me. Might have to reach out to our old buddy Steffi Lynn.
I mean, like, look, I'm not even playing. Who do you want me to reach out to? My dad? Come on.
Yo, your dad might go find fresh plants, chop them down, make his own ganja butter tonight.
All right, look it. If anybody listening gives a shit, about it in terms of shipping.
And if you deliver it to her, she'll bake some shit and give it to you. There we
That's
go. That's the fucking deal.
Did you see my banana bread today? Come on, bro.
Yeah, it was nice. I was hoping there was weed in it. I knew there wasn't going to be weed in it.
Look, I was hoping that.
No,
too,
and I saw fucking people fucking commenting. This wasn't today. You posted something about banana bread recipes or something the other day.
Yeah.
And people fucking some of those recipes. What is wrong with you fucking creatures?
Everything.
Fuck those people. Jesus Christ. I don't know what they must just eat out of fucking, like, those like cylinder fucking trash cans that are at public parks and shit. That must be what they eat out of. Because holy fuck.
I mean, yeah. Look, I don't know who look, I can't speak on that. I'm not gonna shit on anybody. But yeah, bro.
Okay. And the other thing that you are a kick-ass wonder chick at is social media. And you're still taking social media gigs? Legit ones that pay actual money, not fucking ruples?
Yeah, ruples.
Well, people can also hit you up where? Twitter at Amesbell, AMESBELLE. Where else? Anywhere else?
Yeah. Well, I mean, LinkedIn.
Yeah. Well, email. I just didn't know if you want to give out an email.
Look, I'm gonna give
out. I write your phone number on bathroom stalls up here everywhere, but it's different.
You are retarded. No, no, but like if somebody's serious and wants to like talk, email, LinkedIn, Skype, Twitter, whatever it is. Like, well.
You don't want to give it out here? Well, fuck, you can hit us up on Twitter. Hit fucking either one of us up on Facebook. No. There's a way to get it.
Amesbell@gmail.com. But I'm saying, like, if you send me some bullshit, it's going in spam yesterday. So
if you're looking to have your fucking MySpace revamp, fucking eat a dick. But another thing too, I guess, if fucking you could bake or cook things for people that they wanted to pick it up, couldn't you? Like, say you bake muffins or some shit like that, or fucking whatever. I'm sure people are going to be like, "Yo, can you make me stew?" But fucking,
well,
that's another thing too.
You know, I can do that, but all right.
Yeah. Chicken broth for the first time.
Kill yourself, but all right.
But yeah, no. So yeah, she's a multi-talented bitch. Like that, she had to add the disrespect in at the end. That's what makes it our friendship. No, for real though, hit her up at Amesbell, AMESBELLE for definitely social media shit. Or if you want to check out her cooking shit, but they can only see that on what, Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I mean, look, again, like I've not been like selling it, so
I know, but I am right now.
No, I know. All right. So if you follow Amesbell on Instagram, or Amy's Treats on Instagram or Facebook. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there we got ways for people to connect you. I hope you get a bunch of dick pics tonight. That'll make my day.
Kill yourself.
Anyways, it's been fun as usual. I got to get the hell out of here. So yeah, maybe Sunday, if not Monday for 420. And then me and you back at it by Wednesday.
I mean, yeah. Let's do it. I've been DMing with Pat, and Pat said at some point. So
Ooh. I get dice. Fuck it.
Don't quote me.
Oh. The laundry list of questions are just fucking forming in my head right now. Okay, so let's get out of here. So for the third time, Amy Barton at AMESBELLE. I still think she should change it to Bell's Bars, but Ames Bell is what we're gonna have to go with. Follow the show on Twitter at The Building DT as a downtown.
Wait, if you want to press like me, you got to tell them your Twitter at least handle. You're 100% from many moons ago. 110% of many moons ago.
What?
Your entire what's happening on Twitter? What's your picture? What's your?
We did that in the last one we were on with the picture.
I know, but I feel like if you're gonna shout me out that hard, you have to.
Oh, let them know again that you drew the picture for the logo. And I'll do you one better. She also noticed that it used to be what I thought was the building downtown, but I was missing the N in down, so it was building downtown for I don't know 2-3 months.
You don't have to do that. Come on.
So that's why it's the building DT. So you can thank Amy and tell her to fuck off at the same time as I did the other day.
Oh my God, I was gonna say I love you, but I don't love you. All right.
So follow the building at the building DT. Follow me at JKellyMMA. Follow and subscribe to the show. I better get them all in now, or Amy will get pissed off again. YouTube, iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Play. Am I missing? TalkShoe. The one that blows up the most. Yo, TalkShoe tweeted a few, like a couple months ago and said that TalkShoe has live coverage of UFC, whatever it was, thanks to the building downtown. I was like, what the fuck? Where'd that come from? Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So to look forward to a good week next week. I hope everybody stays safe. Try to stay away from each other. Try not to contract any new viruses or spread it. And hope you're all here tomorrow. Have a good night. Peace.
Building downtown.